I love this. This chess game is incredible.
This is from Sharper Image. Now, Sharper Image, I should say, is the San Francisco mail order house. They've been in business 7 years. They do $100 million worth of business, and we're going to show you some things from Sharper Image. But this Grandmaster Chess is fascinating. When it came in last night, Sue and I...
We stayed late.
We just sat here and watched because it plays itself, as you've been saying. It moves pieces around, moves pieces off the board when it takes a piece. But you can also play it as well. It's just a little fascinating. And let me, why don't you poll the audience, see what they think cost-wise this is, and if they'd spend this to play chess. Jack, do you play chess? A little bit. Little bit, okay. Well, Jack's a natural then. Stand up just a minute.
Come on up here. Let me bring you over here and have you take a look at this and see what do you think about the, I don't know anything about chess, but
back here.
From what you're seeing, does it play well?
It appears as it takes all the strategy out of the game for you.
Well, I have to tell you about one thing about this, because you can play at different levels. You can make it master level. We had it on the highest level yesterday, and it seemed hours to make the move. We'd make a move, and then it would think about it a long time, and then it would make a move. The machine won. I want to tell you about that. This costs $495. I think we could call that in the executive toy class. But if you're really into chess, would you buy something like this?
Well, I suppose if you played enough and wanted a real challenge.
Okay.
Now, if you're not into chess, how about a nice raincoat, Jack?
Oh, here.
Let's see
great.
if we can fit you for something real stylish here.
Why don't you help him? I'll hold your mic. Why don't you help him on with that?
Here we go.
This is a unique item, because this is a one-of-a-kind item in the world. These are the only people that handle this through mail order. And
how does it feel?
Bulky?
No, it's marvelous if you're on your way to the Yukon. It's
A little heavy?
just a bit. Just a bit.
Well, it's heavy because it's probably the world's only bulletproof raincoat.
This is sold by Sharper Image, and it's sold for $499. This inside lining, which comes out, so you can use the raincoat for other things. But it's bulletproof, and we were talking with the Sharper Image people yesterday. They have sold a number of these, and they have sold a number of these to some television stations as well, who are covering the Middle East in areas where there are some problems, and they come in the jacket form, as you can see there. But you can tell we're not going to bring out a gun and test it right here, Jack. No, well, I knew you would. But it is bulky. It is an interesting feel, and I don't know what's on the inside. I have a feeling it's a Teflon material, which probably is what. But it's heavy. I could feel that. You go up to Lake Tahoe.
$400? See, I think your life is probably worth that if you're in Beirut.
Let's have Jack take it off because it's
Here.
it's a little warm. We've got some other things to show you. 443-TALK is our number. We're talking about gifts this morning. When, a little later on in the show, we're going to have Lavina Wong from Liberty House. We're going to talk about what you can get there. And FAO Schwartz will be with us as well. We're going to talk about that. But let me show you some other things which are hot items for Christmas time.
Got a TV on you?
We got a TV right here.
Ah.
This is the world's smallest pocket television. I don't know if in the building we can get... Oh, you can hear it. You can hear we've got something. You can see a picture, but with all the metal in the building, this is nice because I'll swear the battery takes up half the TV space on this. But you carry this around. This is let me show you. This is called Casio Vision. It's the world's smallest pocket television, and it sells for $269. Now, I know you've seen pocket TVs, and this is the smallest. This is where TVs are going to go, and you're going to be pretty soon it's on the wrist.
And then we're going to be buying magnifying glasses so we can watch and see the picture.
It's an interesting picture because this is a little larger than the ones I've seen on some of the others. And this sells for $269.
How about for the aspiring songwriter?
Well,
something interesting here.
I feel like a huckster sitting here talking about this. This, however, let me find my little note on this one. This is called, also by Casio, it's a player piano. This does almost everything. If you are into music, this has some, first of all, let me turn up you can play just keys there, but you can also do tunes, which are stored in a little...
Did you read the directions on this?
I think I did. Demonstration, play, okay. Up. Did you hear that?
I heard one
It
note.
goes clunk. I don't know. I may have done something, but let me turn it off and start it again. But this has, oh, there we go.
We can change the tempo.
Yeah, we could change the tempo a little bit. The tempo go up. We can make it sound sort of violin-like, piano-like, harpsichord-like. How about a clarinet?
Any trumpets?
Oh, we've got a trumpet here. And you can play tunes on this, and you can store tunes in here as well. I'm going to take down the music just a little bit. This is called the Casio Player Piano, and if you're a musician, this would be fabulous, but if you're learning to play music, it's even better. This sells for $199, and if you're into music, that's great. You like music to put you to sleep at night?
Oh, that would be helpful.
Do you like to be next to the sea?
Little rain, ocean,
yeah,
waves.
Sure. We've got it right here. I've got it right here. This is called Marce Sound
How about if I go around the front?
Right there.
Okay. That's nice. Okay, now
nice?
surf rate I can change. Oh.
I think we just lost the ocean, Sue.
Oh, now fast.
But that,
now let's try rain.
If you have children around the house who get up early on a Saturday morning and play the television set, you put one of these in the bedroom, you're not going to hear that. This lulls you to sleep at night. You can change the pitch and the frequency, and you can have fast surf and slow surf. It's called the Marce Sound Conditioner. It sells for $129 from Sharper Image, only by mail order here. And a little bit later on in the show, we're going to give you Sharper Image's catalog number so you can call them for a free catalog. They do 4 catalogs a year and $100 million worth of business. We're going to take a break right now. I think I'm winning on this game.
Oh,
Sue.
no.
Yes,
How could that be?
We're going to take a break right now. When we come back, we'll have Lavina Wong from Liberty House. We're going to talk about gifts for him and her and the house this year. More to come on Look Who's Talking and What's Hot for Christmas. Let me turn on some music here, and we'll play again, all right?
I one out every year.
We've got something great for truck drivers.
Oh, yes. Let me come
and
over
others.
here, because I've got it right here.
Try it out for us.
Well, this is called a sleeper beeper. One more thing from Sharper Image. You turn it on, you put it behind your ear.
Now you're driving down the
Excuse me,
road.
you're driving down the
getting a little
road.
sleepy.
You're driving down the road, and you nod off, and then you wake up, and then you nod off. This keeps you awake. If you're going... Also would drive you crazy. It's a good idea, a little safety item, and this is $12.95, and you can order that. Let me give the address, first of all, for Sharper Image. You could call, it's an 800 number, 800-344-4444, 800-344-4444.
Good morning and welcome to AM Cleveland. Today, unusual gifts to give away or to yourself. Playboy Magazine's 30th Anniversary Playmate. Lucienne Vendome cooks Christmas gifts. How to organize your life. And now the host of AM Cleveland, Scott Newell.
Thank you, Jay. I think, yes, if you know, there are only 17 more shopping days left till Christmas. And if you're trying to figure out what to get the person who has everything, we have some very unusual things here to show you today. If I can get out of this thing, I don't know if I can. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm going to get some help here. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I found a helper. I'd like you to meet Penny Baker, who is Playboy Magazine's 30th Anniversary Playmate. And in fact, why don't we show them this right now? And you are in here, right?
I sure am.
And I don't think we can show that right now. We can show that part right there, and that's all. And the crew is getting extremely nervous.
We wouldn't want that. Put it down. Put it down.
Now, you're going to help me out with some of these terrific gifts that the Sharper Image sent down, okay?
Okay.
But first, I want to know a little bit more about how you got to be selected the 30th Anniversary Playmate. You were selected from 7,000 applicants, right?
7,000 applicants and in 31 different cities.
Oh, boy, lots of competition there. Where are you from?
It sure was. I'm from Springville, New York, around Buffalo, in the cold.
Cold, yes, right down there in Buffalo. What did you have to go through now to get your title?
I went in Chicago and took a little Polaroid picture in a bathing suit, and I guess they liked it because a few days later I went back and I tested with a photographer, and that started the whole thing.
Terrific. And we're glad you're here.
I'm sure I'm glad to be here.
What'd you get for that? Can you tell me what you won? Yeah.
$30,000 prize.
Oh, not bad at all. Fantastic. Okay, let us try some of these things. You going to help me out? Are you trying to figure out what to buy people for Christmas?
I sure am. In fact, this looks like a great gift right here.
This is called the gravity guidance system, and what it is, as I showed you a little bit before, you wear these inversion boots here, and you slip yourself into this, and these things, you got them bolted down, and you turn upside down. You want to help me out here? Oh, here we go. And you hang upside down, and what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to relieve the pressure on your back, because your back all the time is being compressed by gravity. This turns it upside down the other way, and it's supposed to help some aches and pains. If you want to do exercises, if you want to do sit-ups like this, you can do those too. And it's supposed to be absolutely fantastic. Now, the tough part is getting out of this thing.
Just what everybody needs.
Penny, can you help? Get me down here. All right. Oh, and that's it. And this is, with the boots, is $299. And I'm going to take the boots off so we can get through some of these other things. This thing's trying to devour me, I think. All right. And you take the boots off, and you're back again functioning semi-normally. All right. That is the gravity guidance system. Now, come on over here. This is called the singing machine. And this, can we hear ourselves on this? There we go. This is comes with 40 different songs. On these 8-track tapes, they give you the instrument track, just the band track without the singing. And you plug it in, right like that, and there's a cassette recorder in here. So we start the cassette recorder off. This will make a record of us. Okay, are you going to sing? Can you sing?
No.
You can't sing. Well,
I can't sing, but I'll give it a try.
We'll give it a try.
If you will.
Okay, I'll give it a try. You hit start, and do we hear anything? There it is. This is You Are My Sunshine, okay? Are you ready? You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when the skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take. Well, we sound real good, don't we?
Yeah, all right.
Okay. All right, there, what you
Where's
do?
the music?
Is you say, we can't hear it. Well, that's all right. You can hear it when you get and then you push stop, and then you rewind this thing, and then it's supposed to play back this wonderful creation. Is it there?
Uh-oh.
Hark, do I hear it? There it is. See, now that's what we just did. Ready? See, there you go. You'll be your own recording star, huh? What do you think of that? You make me happy. That's really nice. That is a singing machine, and it is $419. So that's kind of fun for that. Okay, and somehow this thing stops, and there it is. All right. Now I want you to help me with this one. Have you ever gone on a long trip? You're driving in the car, and you feel like you're getting tired. This thing is called the sleeper beeper, okay? And you put this behind your ear, and we'll show you what happens, okay? There's the sleeper beeper, and it's $19, and put that behind your ear. Okay, yeah, give that a try. Okay, is it all hooked in there? All right. Oh, it fell out. Okay, let's try it again. You hook it behind your ear, and then when you're driving down the road and you get tired,
all right,
you're driving down the road, right? And now you start to nod off, okay? Your head falls forward, and it wakes you up. How do you like that? That's $19, called the sleeper beeper, and that's a good gift for people who, I guess, do lots of driving. Okay, there's the sleeper beeper. Now,
bravo.
This thing's not going to stop. Let's go down here. This is called, trying to figure out what this is, aren't you, huh? Yeah, right. This is called the Easy Lift Air Jack. Have you ever seen one of these?
No, I haven't.
No, I guess I'm glad you haven't seen one of these. This is made in England, and you put this under a car. And we went outside and we tried this thing.
Oh, really?
You put it under a car, and you stick this other end here in the exhaust. See, you put this end in the exhaust, and you start the car, and bingo, all of a sudden, you see the car lifts up there, and you just keep racing the engine more and more and more, and the thing goes up.
Holds the whole weight of the car.
That holds the whole weight of the car, which is kind of incredible. This thing is $49.95. That's called the Easy Lift Air Jack. All right. Incidentally, the gravity guidance system we mentioned was $299. The Swedish flywheel bike, that's yours. Do you want to try that out? Yeah.
All right, back on the bike.
Back on the bike, and this thing folds up and you can put it in the closet. Everything folds back up, so you can keep it in the closet if you want to exercise. And it's got a drag thing on it right here, so I'm going to turn up the drag. See, it gets a little harder there, doesn't it, Penny? Ha, ha, ha. And you really
we'll
feel
turn
it.
it down
You
a
gonna
little
turn
bit.
that down? That's the Swedish flywheel bike, and it's $199. Okay? Now, if you like to get out in the snow and you get tired of reading your Playboy magazine,
I do.
then you can get on this GT Racing Sled. This is $59.95. It's made in Canada. And I like this thing because it's got a little steering wheel. So you get, isn't that great? A little steering wheel. And see
And it
that
goes down
handle
the hill.
right there?
Oh, yeah?
You pull that, and that's the emergency brake. So if you're getting going too fast, it'll slow you down. That'd be great for the kids and great for the adults, too. That's $59.95. Okay, now you play chess, don't you?
Yes, I do.
All right, we have something that's unbelievable right here.
All right.
Come on down here. This is called the Grandmaster Chess Game by Milton Bradley. All right, and it's all set up ready for you to go. You're going to play white, so start
So
off your
make a
first move. Right. There you go. There you go.
There.
And the computer, bingo, it moves its own pieces.
Uh-oh.
Isn't that something? Okay, try
Well,
another
that was a
move.
bad move.
That was a bad move.
Terrible move. I'm going to take that.
You're going to take that guy. There you go. And put that guy over here. And it even puts the pieces away for you. And puts it over here.
Wrong
You see
place.
that? And then it's going to move another one. Oh, here comes the knight out here. And if you really want to get fancy, if you need a hint on what to move, you press this button here, and it wiggles the piece.
That one over
See?
there, right?
See it wiggle that piece? It says to move the knight. And if you want to watch the thing play itself, watch this. You can sit there and watch a couple experts play. And it just keeps going on and on and on. There they go. And it just keeps going. And you can play it up to 12 different levels. Isn't that incredible?
Great.
This is, Penny, this is $495. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is something for, I know you need this because you do lots of TV appearances. How many TV appearances have you done, do you think, in the last
I would say about 5.
5 so far? And how many are you going to do on this tour?
Probably at least 5 more.
5 more? So you want to see yourself.
10 more.
10 more. And you want to see yourself on TV everywhere you go, right?
Of course.
How does this grab you? This is the world's smallest pocket TV right here, and we're going to turn this one on. Look at that. Now, if you turn it on, we're going to plug in an antenna because the reception in here isn't all that good. We're going to plug it in and turn it on, and I don't know, can you see what that says on there? It says AM Cleveland right in the middle. That's the smallest.
Right.
Can you see that? Yeah, there you go. It says AM Cleveland. This is from Casio, and it's $269. Pretty fancy, and the chess players are still going. And I want to tell you that if you are traveling any dangerous places, then you want to have something for the person who has everything. That is a bulletproof vest. I tell you, this thing's hot.
Is it?
It will stop a .45 automatic at point-blank range. There's a metal plate that fits in there, and you can do anything in the world to it, and nothing goes through this. Isn't that what you need?
I just decided what I'm going to get.
I don't know if this would fit you exactly, but anyway. So, where's your next stop? Where's your next city?
I think Indianapolis. is my
Indianapolis.
stop.
Okay. Well, congratulations to you. That's a great thing for you.
Oh, thank you very much.
And I
I'm
want to
having
thank.
a wonderful time.
I bet you are. And I know lots of people. Let's show the magazine one more time. It's out on the stands now, right? This is the 30th anniversary magazine with Penny Baker is the centerfold and the 30th anniversary Playmate. And coming up next, we're going to show you how to make some delicious chocolate.
Even that old, ugly tree that's been laying around in the WABC TV basement for the last 20 years is beginning to look good with all of your decorations
Yes, it
on
is.
it.
Thank you.
All right, now, speaking of Christmas and Christmas gifts, and you know, for the last couple of weeks we've been showing you different ideas. Now we have, for the man who has everything, this catalog called the Sharper Image Catalog. And on behalf of this catalog is Bob Murphy with some different gift ideas. Nice to have you on the show, Bob.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us. Now, I see a chess set.
Are you a
right
chess
here.
player?
No, I'm not.
This is for you then. This is a fully automated, fully computerized chess set that you can either play it or it plays itself. For instance, you start the moving.
Yes. All right, you're pushing down slightly so it registers, right?
I've made my move. Now it's going to answer.
You mean the white then will be computerized?
Right.
It's taking an awful long time, whoever this guy is.
Thinking about it.
There it goes.
There it
Out
goes.
to there, okay. Now, do you make the other move manually?
Yes, I make it manually. Now, if I don't know where to go, I can ask it to give me a hint by hitting the hint button.
You're kidding. Oh, look at that. I'd love a hint like that in life every once in a
You
while.
get hints like that every day.
I'd always try to go, you know?
Okay,
Okay, now
now...
if it wants to play itself,
Yes.
all I've got to do... Whoops.
Oh,
It took off a piece, meaning it just captured a piece there.
Yes, yes. Okay.
wait a minute, Bob. It just suggested that you make that move and now you've lost it?
Well, it's not stupid.
Yes, it is stupid, I think. It just lost you a... Whatever you call
pawn,
this.
right.
A pawn, yeah.
Yeah.
Tell you what, Bob, why don't you put this on
it going.
automatic so that both sides play against each other as we continue
As
to
we
look at the
continue
rest
on.
And you play it in certain levels, right?
Right, there's 12 levels of
All right.
play here.
And what is the price of that?
$495.
Okay, interesting.
I pay $400 to get a bad hint, huh?
Now, you travel a lot. You both travel a
He
lot.
just traveled, yes.
Let me show you. This is a travel iron. What happens here? And there you have an iron.
Isn't that adorable? And you put water in
You
here?
put water in here, you got your little spray. It's put out by
Just iron
Sanyo.
your ties, really?
Yeah.
That's really cute.
$34.
Oh.
Is that a good gift?
Well, I think that's ingenious.
You know, when you have to call downstairs at a hotel to get an iron,
Oh,
this should
this is-
save you time.
right.
How do you get it
You never fold it up again.
there? Oh, great.
That's it.
That's really terrific.
Terrific.
Now,
Okay.
for this next thing, this is a perfect New York apartment dweller gift.
Okay.
Everyone in here, shut your eyes a second.
I
Let's
think I'll
shut your
just
eyes.
turn it like that so you guys can see
Yeah.
at home.
And shut your eyes and listen to this. Now, here's the mic, I think.
Hope it's Regis singing. Not a static so far, Bob.
No, wait. This is surf.
Oh, that's surf.
That's surf.
Sounds like my sonogram when I had my second daughter.
This machine synthesizes
Right.
white noise, which actually makes you sleep a lot better at night.
White noise?
White noise.
What is
it's
white
called.
noise?
This right here, static to you and me.
Static.
White
I can
noise.
put it on my cable and get
Is that the only sound it makes?
No, it has waterfalls
Let's
and
hear a little
rainfall.
waterfall.
A little waterfall.
Sounds like surf to me.
There have been university tests on this to show that people who use this get into sleep faster, and they get into delta sleep, which is your deep sleep, your dream
Right,
state,
right.
50% more during
How
the
about putting that in a child's room?
It's great. Very good for the little baby especially.
And the price of this?
The price of this is $129.
Now, are you noticing that this thing is continuing
It's
to play here?
terrific.
It's really carrying on all by
Yeah.
itself. They got a heck of a game working. Okay.
All right,
Let's
next
turn
up.
off the surf machine.
right.
The world's smallest television set.
Ah.
Put out by Casio. This has, now we're not going to be able to pick up a picture in here because of all the electronics.
Yes.
But you turn it on.
So then how can you... Oh, I see.
like
Because of
so.
all the electronics.
The electronics.
Gee, I wanted to see what Donna you have.
Yeah.
He has the chess game going.
It's small. It's 1 inch thick.
1 inch.
2 3/4 inch screen. Runs on 4 AC batteries. AA batteries.
And is reception pretty good?
Well,
very good.
Not in here.
No, I mean on the normal.
Normally, yeah.
We'll have
Very
to take
good.
your word for that, right, Bob?
Yes, please. $269 for that.
And a radio?
No.
No.
No, that's a UHF and VHF channels you
I
dial
got you.
in.
All right. And how much is that?
$269.
$269 and small, you know?
Really tiny.
Really
yes,
tiny.
so
Right,
tiny
don't
it could
It's
just...
right in a pocket like that.
There, that's right. You've got some
Okay,
good
what
things
else
this
we
week, haven't you, Mr.
Yeah.
Phil? All right.
This Christmas, home monitoring devices for your health. It's very big. This is a blood pressure taking machine.
Right. In other words, you put this on your...
Put
We
this
won't
on
do
your
it now,
arm.
but you put it on your arm.
And besides taking your blood pressure, it gives you a little readout so that you can have a record to take to your doctor. And it gives you your pulse also at the same time.
Here's the readout if you'd
Yeah.
like to take a shot of that, guys.
Sells for $175.
I guess you can't see it, it's so small, but it all comes out in print for
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
Now, what we're going to ask you to do now, Regis, could you put on these boots right here? You have to take your shoes
These are
off.
the gravity boots on
These
them?
are the gravity boots.
All right.
How do
You
you
have to
put
take
those
your
Well,
shoes
should we
off.
have him sit in the machine first? I don't
No,
know.
he has to get these on first.
All right.
With his shoes
You
off.
help him on with that one, Ralph.
Now, you're familiar with the gravity system? No, let's put these on before you get over.
Okay.
You do that one, I'll do this.
Okay.
Let me watch you. It goes in the back?
Uh-huh.
All right.
These are the gravity boots, and this is the gravity machine.
Exactly.
That tilts you
Can
upside
you help me
down,
with
lets
this
the blood rush to your head, and then you pass out.
That's right, we're going to leave you there for days. For days, all right.
Now, step back in there.
Step this way.
Uh-huh.
Why do I hear a gaga coming?
No,
Gaga.
no, your feet here are supposed to be on these
All
down
right.
here, but you have to slip these
Click these,
under.
yeah, underneath.
There you
Can
go.
you do it?
Yeah.
There you
Put this
go.
one on the outside.
And under there.
Now, this was
Hold
developed
on.
by a doctor in Pasadena, California.
What's the matter?
No.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Now, what you do... Now, how's that?
You know, he really likes
great.
this. He really does like this.
Don't you feel better?
Well, what is it doing for me?
It is counteracting nature's ability to compress your body. You fight all your life the body being compressed by gravity.
He has.
All of it.
I
Yes.
take my word.
And so this stretches out your spinal column. It stretches out all the joints that have been compressed by Mother Nature all your many years of life.
How long would we have to leave Regis in this for him to be normal again?
About 7 days, I think.
Actually, how long do you stay like this?
Just a few minutes.
Few minutes?
Okay, then
How
put
much
me
does
back
this
on.
cost? How much does this cost?
$299.
See, I like the part where you balance yourself, you know?
Yeah.
That feels good, doesn't it?
Let's
Stretches
just
your
try
spine
to
out.
balance.
Want to balance?
Yeah, I want to balance.
Oh, think about it now.
Oh, good.
All right, think about what's
Hey,
coming up
Bob,
next.
thank you very much.
Yes.
And this is all from the Sharper Image Catalog, huh?
To get the catalog free, could I mention a toll-free number?
Sure, go ahead.
You can,
It
yeah.
is 800-344-4444, and they can send in and we'll send you, call in and we'll give you the catalog free.
Terrific.
All right, well, next up we're going to have that great commercial debate, but let's flip him one good time before we go out. All right, and Rosanna Scott is going to visit the city's health clubs, which have these in them, some of them
Is that
do.
nude girl here yet?
No, she's not.
Get that nude girl out here. I want to give her this gift. Right back.
Out ill midday is next.
Now from the News Center for Northern California, this is Midday.
Is your image of what to buy this Christmas getting a little fuzzy? Well, help is on the way. Up next, we will sharpen the Christmas outlook with some gifts that are very special. Be right back. Only 12 days left until Christmas, and if you're still debating whether to get your true love 5 gold rings, 4 calling birds, or 3 French hens, we have some more up-to-date gift ideas from the Sharper Image catalog for you to consider. And with us to talk about them is Rich Williams of the Merchandising Department of Sharper Image. Welcome, Rich.
Thank you very much.
Just exactly what is the Sharper Image?
It's a very fast-growing mail-order firm that's taken off far beyond everyone's expectations. Even so much so that it's branched out into retail outlets,
I see.
which is rather unusual for a mail-order firm. So we've been doing rather well.
Who are you trying to appeal to?
Generally, our target audience is the upscale, I'd say, well, upscale, high-income businessmen predominantly. We have tried approaching the same upscale women markets and done well, not as well as we would have expected, but we've done pretty well.
All right, well, you say upscale, and I think that's probably true. The gifts that we're going to show people today are upwards of, and we start with the least expensive, the Sony Walkman, $149, I believe, for
that's
this
correct.
item. And you call this the Wet Man?
Well, it's a nickname that it's gotten. It's actually still part of the Sony Walkman line. But if you take a look at it, what it'll do is it's got a clamp on it that will protect water from entering the case. It's not to say that it's actually waterproof, but it's water resistant. So you can actually insert cassettes in there.
I see.
Okay, close that back up. And all of the buttons are rubberized, so water can't enter through those controls. You got volume control. And it's basically an FM and cassette Walkman, nothing really unusual about it other than the fact that it is water resistant.
It has a headset, too.
That's correct. It doesn't have the traditional headband, as you can see. These things actually just sit and rest inside your ear.
That's for running in the rain, right?
Running in the rain, splashing around the beach, or even skiing.
Scuba diving?
No, not quite.
No,
not submersible, but that is water resistant.
What's this item here that you
Okay,
have?
this is Casio Tv. It's kind of unusual in that I don't know whether the lights are going to be able to pick it up because bright lights have a tendency to wash out the screen.
Well, we could turn the lights down.
Okay, well, let's see.
I don't think they're going to do that.
I don't think I'm going to be able to get anything in the light.
Well, how much is that
But,
item? And what's so great about it?
Well, the thing about this is Casio did some work. This is basically made the same way as a digital watch.
Oh.
It's a liquid crystal display as opposed to a conventional picture tube.
I see.
And so that's rather innovative technology.
All
And
right.
that sells for $269.
All right, I'm going to take it away so we can see this neat piano you've got back here. That is the Casio, you call it?
That's
Let's
correct.
hold it up so people can
Okay.
see. It is
It's,
small, but...
It does a heck of a lot for its size. Let me turn it on.
Okay. I used to play
And
the piano.
let's see. This little packet in here, let me see if I can flip up this door, is actually a little
Cassette, right?
pre-programmed memory cassette.
Huh.
Okay, it's not a little tape cassette, but it's pre-programmed on a chip. It's got about 15 tunes in there. Let me see if I can pull one out for us. So I have this, and I believe this should do it.
Okay, now are we going to be able to hear something? Okay. Ah.
Okay. And you can play around with the tempo. You can
You are
speed
the
tempo
sunshine
up.
of my life. I know
Yeah,
that
you
one.
got that one.
Then you're supposed to play the melody? Is that
You
right?
can, or it's got, if you can look real closely on here, you've got a little bouncing ball.
Oh, for
And it's
heaven's sake.
got a little bouncing ball, and if you want, you can slow the tempo down enough that you can
Hold
follow
that up
along.
so they can
Okay.
see. See right here?
Right in that little LED screen there.
There are the notes that are playing, and so that you can memorize, actually,
Yeah,
by
in
following
time you
along
can do
on
it.
other little
And that's the
keyboards.
one neat thing about most of the Casio products is they do feature that, so you can slow it down until you get the hang of it and then do it all yourself.
So take it anywhere, on the beach, in the air. All right. That's
Okay.
fascinating. Now, this one is for, obviously, somebody who knows a little bit about chess.
The
and
real
it's,
chess stuff, right.
Quite special, right? How much is it? $495.
$495.
And what do you call this?
This is the Grandmaster Chess Set.
Okay, I'm going to
And,
hold it up a little
okay.
bit so they can just get an idea. It is just a regular chessboard with players, but
But when
different.
you flip the power switch,
Okay.
something very different happens.
Okay. Did you switch?
Okay.
Oh, it is on.
Okay, now all I have to do is set this for automatic.
Okay.
Okay.
Automatic.
Let me see, hit the shift.
Problem.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're supposed to move, right?
Yeah, what it'll do is it'll set itself up, and then once you hit the auto button, the computer can play itself.
I
It will
see.
move the pieces back and forth across the board, or you can manually move your pieces.
So does this help you learn chess? Is that the reason that someone would want to buy this sort of thing, as opposed to a regular chessboard?
It has that potential just because you can watch this thing go on its own. You can set the various levels. There's 12 levels of play for, the very beginning in terms of chess skills all the way up to a professional level.
All right, let's leave it on. Maybe it'll do something in just a minute.
Okay.
Do you think it will?
It should.
All right, and in the meantime, we'll switch over here to the singing machine, which I've had a little experience with, but why don't you tell us what this thing can
Well,
do?
basically, what that is it's a machine that will take a pre-recorded 8-track tape, okay, and that will have the background or instrumentals for popular songs recorded on it.
The tape goes there.
Tape goes into that rectangular spot over to the side under that row of buttons, right?
I see, okay.
Okay, so you would insert the tape there. You could, if you want, at the same time slip a blank cassette into the cassette door. Okay.
Yeah.
And when you play the 8-track tape, you've got the instrumental coming out of the speaker, and then you use the microphone to voice over. In other words, you sing along, and then you can record your performance on the cassette tape.
So it's like you have an orchestra in the background.
Yeah,
and,
a little studio of your
this
own.
enhances your voice. How much is this little thing?
That is $419.
$419, plus you can get all kinds of different things to go along with it, right?
There's a very, very wide selection of popular tunes.
All right.
For that.
So if you want to sharpen your image, I guess these are a few pretty good ideas. And you say you are in retail outlets, so it is possible.
That's correct.
It's probably too late to order by catalog now for Christmas.
Right, and the good thing is that we have just opened up a new showroom at 680 Davis, and that's at the corner of Davis and Broadway, and it's much larger than our original showroom at 406 Jackson.
All right.
But you might be able to squeeze in some orders if you want to request one of our catalogs or to find out a little bit more about any of these products. By all means, you can call our toll-free number.
Okay.
And that's 800-344-4444.
Oh, okay, that sounds like a pretty easy one. I have it written down. I'll give it to the gal at the desk. So
Okay,
thank
great.
you, Rich Williams.
Thank you
nice
very
to have
much.
you with
Nice
us.
to meet
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Bye-bye.
Up
This is Channel 7, WLS-TV, Chicago.
Good morning and welcome to the annual AM Chicago Christmas Gift Extravaganza. Whether you just need a few last-minute ideas or you haven't even started, we're at your service. Coming up later, a professional shopper's picks for the hard-to-buy for, like the in-laws and your husband's secretary. Also, AM's predictions for gifts your family will never let you live down, like leaving a bubblehead under the tree. Oh, by the way, we probably have the last Cabbage Patch dolls in the city. But first, for the electronics fanatics, here from Sharper Image Catalog is spokesperson Bob Murphy with the latest gadgets.
Good
Bob,
morning. How are
let's
you?
get right into what we have here.
This is the Grandmaster Chess Set by Mattel. Now, this is an amazing game, even if you don't know chess, because you can do this. You can play it, for instance. I'm the white side. Now, watch what happens. It'll move itself.
It moves itself.
And I move another one. And it'll move. It's thinking. It takes a little time to think right here.
So how is it doing that? Is it magnetically controlled?
Exactly. Underneath, it's a computer underneath there with a magnet that controls all the pieces. Say I don't know which piece to go to. I ask it for a hint. Now watch the white pieces here. You see, you see what it did? It'll shake the piece it wants you to move.
So it'll make a master out of just about anyone.
Just about anyone. And it'll play itself, too, because I can put the game on automatic, and it'll start playing.
Well, all right. How much is this one?
This sells for $495.
And is it at any other stores?
Sure, it's made by Mattel, but you can buy it through the Sharper Image gift catalog also.
Okay, fine. All right, let's move on. What do we have right here?
Big item this year, small TVs. This is a television set made by Sony called the Sony Watchman.
That is a teeny-weeny little
Inside
screen.
here, an 1.5-inch screen. Very good item. This sells for $299. Casio's version this year of the small TV is this.
Oh, that looks like it has a little bit larger screen, yet
About
it's a smaller box.
2 3/4 inches, but the picture's not quite as clear as the Sony one, actually.
That's interesting.
That sells for $269.
That's $269. But you get good reception?
Very good reception out of the Sony.
All right.
Here's something for a lot of people in Chicago, especially on these cold days. This.
What is it?
This, you know when your battery's dead in the morning?
Yes.
Everyone's experienced that. What happens, get the good car that you have next to it that has a good battery, you plug this in the cigarette lighter, you plug the other end in the bad car.
Cigarette lighter as well?
Cigarette lighter. You turn on the good car, let it run for anywhere from 5 to 25 minutes. It'll charge up your other car, no fuss, no muss.
What a great gadget. You don't have to go through that trouble of wondering if you're going to electrocute yourself or whatever, putting the... Yes.
$19.95 for this.
That's
not
reasonable,
bad.
too.
That's not bad, huh?
Wonderful. All right, what else do we have?
This is called the Alko Safe. Now, what this is it's a little gadget where you turn it on and you blow in it, like this, and it will light up green, yellow, or red to tell you if you are legally drunk. So you can carry this in your pocket.
And anyone having a New Year's Eve party should have one of these on hand.
Give it to yourself rather than having the officer give you the breath test.
Yes. And how much is that one?
That sells for $54.
Okay.
Not bad.
No, that isn't.
This right here, let me turn it on for you. Here. I don't know if you can... This is called...
I hear a little rush of...
the Marce sound conditioner. What this does is you put it in your bedroom when you sleep at night, and it recreates the sound of the ocean. And you sit there and you're soothed. You go to sleep faster. It's been proven by university tests that you go to sleep much faster by using something like this.
Well, this is on the... Oh, it does. It sounds just like the ocean waves.
Like the ocean waves coming in.
That's wonderful, and I'm sure that would work for babies as well.
Real well. This sells for $129. And
it's just ocean sound.
No, you have waterfall and rainfall.
Oh, anything to do with water. All right.
If you're musically inclined, or even if you're not, here is a great gizmo by Casio. It's the Casio Player Piano. Let me turn it on here.
And it has several different keys there. Can we...
Well, it's supposed to be playing right now.
It is. Well, we'll... For some reason, we're not hearing it.
We were just playing it, just right before the... We'll come back
to that. We'll come back to that one. All right. And what is this one?
This is the Nec Portable Computer. It's a lap computer. This is the latest thing for the businessman who has a computer in his office.
That is quite portable.
He can take this in his briefcase, you see, and
have memos typed inside. It comes out with a liquid quartz display screen here. He can type reports inside of it. When he gets to his destination town, he can plug this in by telephone to his computer back at his home office. He can get his messages then through this. He can get updates on files, reports, put out by NEC. It sells for $7.99.
For all that it does. And
yeah, it's a full computer all by itself.
And this?
This is called the Scram. It's a rodent and pest control device that emits a high-volume ultrasonic sound, and it will keep pests away from the area of a room that's 20 by 30 feet. Sells for $49.
And it'll keep all the pests
all
away.
the pests, the rodents, everything, and it will not hurt pets or humans.
That's very
so you can
good
put
to
this
hear.
in your barn, in your
$49.
wherever. Yeah.
Okay.
This right here, this is a fun item for the truck driver in your life, or someone who likes to drive a lot. This is called the sleeper beeper. See how tiny it is?
It is.
What you do is you put it behind your
Almost
ear.
like a hearing aid, but it's not
like
plugged
this.
into your ear.
Okay, now picture driving down the street.
Yes.
And you fall asleep. What happens? Your head falls forward. Every time your head falls forward, it wakes you up.
That is really handy. That's very handy. I think all of us have experienced falling asleep at the wheel.
And it sells for $19.
That's very reasonable, and for anybody who has to travel regularly on the road.
It's a good little gadget.
And what do we have last?
Finally, we have the Maverick electric grill. It sells, let's see what the price, $149. It's an indoor-outdoor barbecue grill that's smokeless.
So you can actually use this in your home.
Yes.
Bob, thank you very much for all of these gifts. They are available through the Sharper Image catalog, and the number to call is 1-800-344-4444.
It's Thursday at 3:30.
Today on AM, actor Fred Ward from the film Uncommon Valor. New and unusual adult toys and gifts.
Now, we're not sure if these are things you would really want to include in your own Christmas gift list, but what the heck. Jay Leno has brought some very unusual Christmas gifts for adults, and he's going to show them to us now.
Thank you, Annie. Come on.
Where are the three wise men? Billy, put that manger down.
We're off to a roaring start here.
Sally, get out of that Frankincense. These Christmas pageants are unbelievable, aren't they?
Very
Now, we had
Christmas
some
good.
myrrh somewhere. Is it myrrh?
Myrrh.
Myrrh.
Hey, what happened here? You have a little hearing?
Oh, this is a Christmas gift. What this is a sleeper beeper. This is for people who get drowsy when you drive. See, if you're driving and you start to doze off, oh, and you wake up. See, surprising, what you did not know, Harold, is your producer oftentimes gives these to your guest, so as you kind of drone on and the guest starts to, oh, yes, Harold, 1958, and that's the way it works.
I want to try that. I want to try that.
Well, see, you're hooking on your ear.
If it's this way,
Right.
I get it.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
How about, have you got a Christmas tree or anything this year? You
Christmas
kind of
tree?
guy
Yes,
that
I
gets
bought
involved
my
in trees?
Did you buy your tree already? There you go.
You're right.
Now here's another thing. I think most people like us, they buy their tree 2 or 3 weeks
In advance.
in advance, which of course you pay top dollar. To kind of get even, what I like to do is go down the Christmas tree lot, Christmas Eve, about 5 minutes to 12. Walk up. What's that? About a 60-foot tree? I'll give you $50 for it, all right, pal? Yeah, sure, mister, sure. Yeah, throw in a box of ornaments. Yeah, buddy, no problem. This, at least it helps you get something.
And deliver that,
Oh,
Jay.
this is a terrific gift. This is something you can't do without. This is kind of, well, a super pogo stick, I guess. We got this at the price of his toys in
What would
Beverly
something
Hills.
like this cost?
But I don't know what it costs, but money is no object.
You want to do this?
Well, I broke a heel already trying to do this.
Really?
thing, so go ahead, why don't you try it?
Go
This
ahead,
is-
Harold.
Don't they
I'll-
make
I'll
motorized
spot you.
Go
versions
ahead,
of these?
don't be a wimp.
For all this old guy.
Now put on the beeper while you're doing it. There you go. Very good, very good. What else have we got
Get
here?
this out
Thank
of
you.
here.
Let's see the
here's
judges' cards. 4 7s and a 9.
Here's something for the lazy golfer. This is a terrific thing. What you do is put that right there.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And
sir,
what you
Mr.
do
Palmer.
is-
Yes, sir, Mr. Palmer.
You putt, and then, oh! You reel it back in again. You see.
That is
Kind of a terrific,
Not
terrific
too
gift.
bad at all. What else did you bring this
Oh, now, I bought this one. Now, you know me. The gift doesn't work. this thing is an electronic bug killer. You're supposed to turn it on, and the sound scares the bugs. I tried it.
There's no flies in here.
Well, it doesn't work. What I found the best way to do is stand in the kitchen. When you see a bug, you just hit him with the thing. And I think that's pretty much...
That'll do a lot better job. Not bad at all. Huh?
What else have we got here? Oh! This is a thing. This is Alko Safe.
Alko Safe.
What this is sounds like some kind of a Marthelade, doesn't it? Now, what it is it's a thing you blow in when you get drunk, you see. You say, you're in a bar, you've had too many drinks. Oh, I'd better not drive.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Nobody who's had too many drinks is going to think to whip this out of their pocket and blow in it and say, oh, I better not drive.
True,
yeah.
true. But,
and finding the mouth hole might be a problem, too.
Oh, here's something neat. Now, this is a backpack.
Yes.
That turns into a jacket.
No.
Man, look, Mo.
Come on. No.
This is a real present. This is kind of neat.
See how that works? Isn't that and these are very attractive.
Oh,
those
yeah,
are on
yeah.
the inside.
Let's just get in with all these other ringers you brought here.
Well, this is a pretty good one, actually. This isn't bad.
Very good. Let's get a few more.
This one here, guys.
Very good eye. Oh,
This is the famous Leno robot butler. Let's say you're in bed, you want a glass of juice. You pull this in. Oh!
Hold it!
It brings Harold a glass of juice.
It brings Harold a glass of juice.
Now, look, I want to get to the music instrument down here because a lot of us, you know, we just...
Oh,
want
can I
to
show
be
you
in
this
those
one
rock
first?
and roll bands,
This is
but
kind
we
of
haven't
neat.
had an
This
opportunity.
brings you, this is a newspaper for the day you were born, an actual paper. There's one for you.
Wait a minute.
And as you can see, Harold, it was a rather slow news day on your thing. But this is great. This is a sing-along.
Who was born on a day where the news was canceled?
Let me show you how this is so you can sing along with the record here.
Oh, come on, let's all sing. Do you have any music that we
I've
can
got
sing?
some real Christmas. I've got some Michael Jackson.
Oh,
here
not
we go.
Beat It.
Oh, yes, Beat It. You want to?
Really? I know that. Oh.
Here, we've got the lyric. Why don't we all sing together? I think it's the Christmas.
Okay, here we go. Here, we read them along. Here we go. All right. All right, we're going to go out with this. Most of these items are from the price of his toys in Beverly Hills.
Okay.
Yes, sir. From the Sharper Image catalog as well. This is the longest intro.
The long song.
Well, you got that on?
Oh, yeah, here we go.
All right.
They told him, don't you ever come around here. I don't want to see your face. You'd better disappear. The fire's in their eyes. The words are really clear. So beat it. Take off. Get lost, wimp. Yeah, beat it. Just beat it. You don't want to be, just beat it. You see how it's written here? Show how funky and strong. So beat it. Get lost. Take off, you wimp. Moron.
People are talking live from San Francisco today, protecting your child from sexual abuse. Plus, Joni Greggins with fitness gift ideas. Gift ideas from Joni Greggins next. Well, if you have a fitness buff in your home and you want to know what to get them for a Christmas gift, got good ideas from Joni Greggins this morning. Please welcome Joni Greggins.
Thank you. Oh, who had said that? Who whistled? Apology. Oh, I think it's wonderful. You know what I just realized? I always wear red and green for Christmas. I know. What's wrong with me? I have white and yellow on. You have cruise wear on. I beg your pardon. Cruise wear? Well, see. I don't mean cruising. I meant like you're going to go on vacation.
We're going down the tube.
Well, it's all right. We haven't even started. But of course, we want these three gifts I'm going to show here are from Sharper Image, okay, here in San Francisco. Now, you know what this is? No, you want me to hold it up here? Yeah, I do, because I'm so bad at it now that you've said it. This is a bicycle computer. You know how they have those expensive things you put on bikes, you pay $10,000 for, right? This guy's $49. And can you make it work? We've got it on the... Well, it does nothing. Well, he makes little things. You know, you have to have it on the bike. Oh, you have to have it on the bike? but you pedal.
Says you how many miles.
How many calories, how many calories you're burning. We like that one, right?
Yes.
But your pulses, it tells you, how fast you're going. It's great. It tells you everything you need to know so that you know if you're going to bike for an hour.
So if you're going to eat like fondants or something.
Exactly. 3 cupcakes. Okay,
right.
you're going to bicycle for an hour and a half. Yeah. Uphill, straight. Now look at this gorgeous one. Put that on your wrist, Aunt. Because I know it'll be attractive.
Yeah, I was going to say,
You're
with
always
this
for
dress,
good,
it's
heavy
not
black.
exactly attractive.
This is a pulse watch.
Oh, do I wear it on my pulse?
Well,
or do I
if
mean
you have one,
no,
yes.
does the flat part of it? I think so. Does the flat part have to be on the
No.
pulse?
Oh, you're very Dr. Kildare. No. Okay, see now, well, of course she has it totally wrong, but it's all right.
Okay.
It tells you the time and the day. A time and the day, and then you press this. Now, I know that's a lie, Ann. It says 68's her pulse. There's a little heart, so you always know what your pulse is. Then you can see if you like someone. You go, oh my God, 130. I'm in love. No, but it's for running and whatever, just walking around to see
Just to see if you're in good shape.
All right, now what about these? These are gargoyles. These are sports glasses. Very punk. And basically what these do, these are for like racquetball or,
Eye protective.
yeah, you can run
glasses.
and pebbles can hit you.
Why would you play racquetball with sunglasses on?
The sun
I
always
have trouble
shines when you're a
seeing the
star.
ball as it is, let alone having it.
Well, now
like
listen,
that.
Ross, that's you, okay? That's not the rest of America. I mean, people are into looking cool now when they're playing sports. This is very hip, right?
Would be great for tennis outdoors.
No, our best one, it would be, yes. And our best is someone can, let's face it, this is an urban world. Someone can hit you with a 12-gauge shotgun right in the eyeballs. Nothing happens. Freak them totally out, Oh, my God. Forget it. All right, and then, of course, we have one of my all-time favorites.
What a coincidence.
Oh, It's a Joni Cragen's exercise mat. No, they're so impressed. Now look at this bunch of little things you can do on the other side here.
Who is that girl?
It's me. Oh, you didn't know it, huh? I look so uptown there. Plus, the greatest thing about this, Ann's laughing, but it's your present, honey. Don't worry. But the nice thing about it, too, is it floats. Yeah, it's great.
So you could use it like a float in a pool?
Absolutely. Or, times are tough, right? I mean, you have
The
your
way things are
exercise.
going in this last 10 minutes, we're going to...
Well, we're going to bring Kirk up because he's going to show us...
How much are the mats?
How much are the mats?
Yeah, in
well,
most stores, the general price.
Well, basically, they're Sentinel products, and they're going to be sold, by the way.
How much are they?
How
much are they?
Do I really, Ross, my career?
Okay, you don't have to tell
More than $30. But if you're, my friend like Ann Free. Okay, now we have Kirk's gonna...
Thank you.
Thank you. I shouldn't say that. I hope the guy that makes this isn't looking. Okay, I'm not supposed to give away free things, even to friends. $15. Okay. You got it. You got it. Now we're going to bring on Kirk. Please come on, Kirk, and save me. Now, you probably wonder why. I'm at the point now I start pointing at people to exercise. First, Kirk is going to. Are you going to do the super straps first, right?
Well, yeah. You can use these for arm exercise. A lot of people are doing aerobic exercise classes now, and men or women, this helps. If they're on your wrists, you can do presses and get a better workout for your muscles. If they're on your legs,
Are they like
on my ankles.
half-pound weights or full pound?
Pound.
These are a pound and a half each.
Yes.
A pound and a half
Pound
each.
and a half.
And you just tear them up. And this was something we showed before because this is like we said, if you're trying to diet, right, you can put them on your arm as you're eating. It's very heavy. It's a good aid. I'm not kidding. Hey.
Now, do they come in graduated weights?
Good with a diet plan.
Do you have to start with a pound and a half, or do they come less?
These particular start at a pound and a half. You should stop if you fatigue and work up that way.
I stopped it when I had 25-pound weights on.
No, you never had. Now, Ross. And now we're going to see the rope. Yes, the rope.
Okay. This one whistles.
Yes, it's great. Do you love that we have someone that can jump? But you know what's great? These have weights in the handle. Oh, whack it up. And we have more time for one more thing. We have time for one more thing? Okay, this is the...
No, are we out
We're
of time?
out.
We are out of time.
Oh, my
Those are
gosh.
Just a few gift ideas for that person in your family who likes to exercise and all. Merry Christmas to you.
Thank
we
you.
won't see you again till after.
Oh, I know.
Actually, until 1984. And to you, Kirk, Merry Christmas.
Yes.
And I'll be right back. And
Well, thank you for that. Well,